icy hot on there. It'll get you together.
Yeah, you do your thumb.
We put some icy hot on our wiener when we was in basic training.
I did.
It was fun.
I'm telling you right now.
It's like a rite of
I
passage.
did, and I wasn't.
Go ahead, and put it on there.
who?
It don't hurt.
I'm cool.
Well, the black guys made us do it first. I think it was just to see their competition. He pulled his shit out, and they're like $50. You won't put it on there for a whole minute. He said, "Shit." Dropped his pants. Broad daylight. We're in the field. Pulls this fucking snake out, and I'm like, "God, they make him that fucking big." What the fuck? He's just like a fucking hose, bro. Just slathering. I was like, "Oh my god, that burns all 17 inches."
Why do you have
Cut.
one band-aid on your finger?
2, 1.
Hello.
Hi.
You can't let him have nothing, can you?
That's why you was outside and not inside.
If it was fucking February, I could have at least got that part.
I doubt it.
No, we're in
No.
He said no. Welcome to another episode of BigBacks Podcast.
Here we are.
I'm Datoine.
I'm Aron.
TJ.
No.
I'm Dylan.
And we got a special guest,
Aries.
Timothy.
Hey, they do that fucking shit to me too. You can hit him. You can hit him. I'm Big Thor. You're Aries. We're not going by no Timothy.
Yeah, we ain't going
Fuck
by
all
no
that
Timothy.
shit. That's not, we ain't using government names out here no more.
But my name's
Good
Jeffrey.
thing
I ain't on the run.
It's
It doesn't mean
about
just got
it.
me
I'll be
him
shocked.
Yeah,
up.
but you don't go by
Timothy.
Jeffrey.
Don't go by
I would have
Timothy.
just got him
I don't
up
go
thanks to Daytona.
Go by TJ.
Hey, if we called you Timmy, would you be bad?
I'll fucking flip
Would you
this
be bad if
table.
we called you Mr.
No.
Timmy?
Hey,
I
look,
already get called Mr.
Hey.
Timmy on a consistent
Hey,
basis.
I could call Mr.
hey, we
Dylan. I'm
probably
a teacher.
solo the rest of the table.
Hey, to be honest with you, know Dylan's real name is not Dylan.
I know it's not.
What
It's
is it?
Bartholomew. That's why when he was little, we used to call him Bart.
Why you trying to leak my
Hey,
government, bro?
you know you hit, right?
Yeah, it's not
That's
so
going in
funny
the
when
group chat
everybody
as soon as we
starts
leave.
comments, huh?
what you talking about?
His name is
Bart
James.
is going in
Jeffrey?
the group chat as soon as we leave.
Timothy?
That's not my name.
Whoa.
Jonathan?
He just
Said
said
it. If you didn't, if you
He
didn't
said
hear
Jeffrey.
it,
Datoine.
James?
Okay.
You look like a James. That makes sense.
nigga, what does that mean?
You look like
I
a
didn't
James.
fucking name my fucking self.
His name is James.
Going in the group chat.
You're Timothy.
I'm
JC
Aries.
used to call
I'm
me
Waddy.
JD.
Oh,
Hell
hell no. If I'm Timothy, you Datoine.
You're John Datoine.
John. That's
Datoine.
No H. J-O-N.
Datoine.
John Datoine, cuz.
Whoa.
It's French.
Gerald, bro.
My middle name is not Christian. It's Christian.
Nah, it's Christian.
Christian.
Yeah, Christian.
I'm a Jew.
Whatever you want to be. Cut this shit.
No, yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine.
We're just sitting in here in a Timmy sandwich.
It's a big ass sandwich.
Yeah,
Extra.
about to be a lot of
Starting white
extra
meat.
things.
This is from Arby's.
This came from the hog's ass right here in the middle.
Oh, I hate you.
All right.
I like how you being reserved over there because you know I got this fire cut. It's coming.
All right, y'all.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Aries.
Timothy.
Wait,
Man.
Aries?
That's
It's
Aries.
I thought you said
Aries.
I thought you said Darius, bro.
That's gotta be a little
He
racist.
said
right.
Donald Trump's president. Say what I want.
You know what I mean? That's a little racist. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit.
Is that your? Okay, Aries.
Just a little racist.
Aries.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Man, I'm old. I play football and I do music. That's about it. He said I'm old.
All right, that's the podcast.
He about 42. Catch you next week.
43.
God damn.
God
Damn.
Hey, this is some good lotion, bro.
You said 43?
No, I'm just playing. I'm 35.
His
I was about
knuckles
to
is
say,
still,
what the fuck?
This motherfucker ain't
his
cracking.
knuckles still look like blue paste.
Feel like he been up there rolling
You
in chalk,
ashy as
man.
fuck,
Like a
bro.
tile. Just been drilling drywall, bro. She set you up for failure. I
Hey,
told
so
you.
listen, y'all. Apparently, we was just informed this about 20 minutes ago that pocket pussies can be molded to look however you want it to look.
Where'd you hear that information?
Research expert.
Dylan, explain to us how you know this.
I seen it on the TikTok.
On the TikTok.
On the TikTok.
You sound like a
Now,
boomer
we
now.
got
I seen that
a
on
question.
TikTok.
I did my research because I was confused. I was curious. And then Aron had explained it to me that made it make sense.
What did you think it was?
Blame
Well, I
shit.
didn't know if they filled their coochies up with the shit or not.
Surely they got to put a bag in it.
That's what I was thinking.
Squirt the
It's
plastic.
not, bro. It's just the lips. It's just outside.
But I guess it's all the same on the inside.
Imagine
A bag
you get
of what?
looking one, and then you dive in. It's like a
No,
mason
back
jar.
of what? How they gonna pour it my
Like
fucking
the
back out?
latex.
A
Well,
bag
'cause
of latex.
It's latex, and it goes around, so you can just,
Their pussies, they could just like fucking.
pop it back out.
So how many girls
That's
you know
the wrong
just
one.
can
You
fit
don't want
bags
that
of
one.
latex up in there?
Well, it's not
Can
a
we
bag.
get like
it's
a
the
time
liquid.
lapse
You pour
on
it down.
how this works?
So how you think they gonna keep it?
I'll
Yeah,
tell you how it
I want to know his theory on
Let me
it.
tell you how it works, boys.
How many you got?
I got one. She's a bad bitch. Hey, 10 different motions on her. Oh, swear to God. Tight lips.
Battery
no
power.
flaps.
Oh my god.
She's a bad bitch.
Or that.
I didn't pick it out.
What's
I got
her
the
name?
fat
We
bitch
got to know what her
Corey
name
picked
is.
it out.
Oh, she knew what she was doing. Huh?
Yes, she did. She said, I wish mine looked like that. Here you go.
She said it only goes like this.
What's her name?
Todd.
No.
1D.
Until I get in there, you know what I mean? D and a half.
Yeah.
But so what it is, it's like something like this. You know what I mean?
It's not like that for you.
They're all built like this.
Yeah, but that's not.
They better not make it that That's bullshit.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
that's
just try to get like right there. You collapse
that,
a little
that
bit.
ain't nothing. You know what I mean?
Collapse it a little bit.
Gotta collapse.
To the left side over there. They gotta make different models, bro. They gotta make like the
No, I'm
Shaniquas
just-
and then like the Stacy's. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
I'm leaning
listen.
more towards like a Stacy. With an eye.
I promise you, they actually wear out.
Damn, how much do you use it? What the fuck? Wait,
How
you don't buy it.
How do you know that?
You don't buy a new one every couple years.
I hope I get pussy eventually. I hope I get laid again.
practice for real.
I'm gonna make sure I'm not too old. Oh, he gets up. What's he using?
So what do you mean it wears out? Like the inside of it?
No,
Like,
no, not the inside. I ain't doing nothing to the inside. It's the outside. It's getting in there.
What do you mean?
What do you do?
nothing
Just
to
like
the
credit
inside?
card the fuck out of it?
is it like? How does it get moisture in it? You gotta fill it up with water.
No, fuck no.
No.
No, they sell like a lube you put with it in it. Dude, I
comes
got,
with them
I got a
usually.
lube, I got a cleansing kit, like all kinds of shit.
You take care of yours.
You know what I mean? You gonna nut it and just leave it in there?
I thought this was the plan.
No,
You gonna get-
dude.
Don't ooh me, I don't got one. I'm just,
I'll buy you one.
Fucker.
Hold on, how
gonna
you know
pull
where to
out?
buy them at?
You buy them at
You pull? No,
Spencer's.
you don't have to pull out.
You buy
What if they get pregnant?
Yeah, that's the best part.
You buy them at Spencer's?
Yeah, that's what I did when I turned
Buddy,
18.
this is the first time in my life I don't have to worry about pulling out.
Yeah, because you fertile.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Aaron
I'm
fucking
pregnant.
cough on a bitch.
I'm pregnant.
Something's wrong with my tummy. I think I'm pregnant, Aaron. It's been 5 minutes.
Never mind. It's a fart.
So
So you build them.
You
So what
build
they do?
the whole
Okay,
vagina.
so it's like a.
It's actually a website you can customize it.
All right, so
Yeah, I don't want. I don't want.
I'm gonna give you a
3D
tutorial.
I
No,
don't
reason I
want
know
to.
this
I
tutorial.
don't want to sound too
It's 'cause you bought
expensive.
No,
like
I had 8 years in the joint.
said you built one.
Listen, I had 8 years in the joint. So the way you build them, right? The best
8
way.
years in a joint. Oh, buddy, you want to fucking know pocket pussy?
Yeah, for a second, a year.
You told on yourself.
Absolutely not.
These are boring.
Absolutely not. Listen. I'm gonna say it like this.
What was his name?
I do not.
Todd.
So listen. In the joint, unless you want to go start, messing with Todd, take you a glove, take you some of that conditioner, right. Then you gotta get your rubber band.
Again. He thinking about it. He like,
And then
Making direct eye contact with me and making this decision.
I'm listening,
like,
Susie.
that it pretty much is what it is. You take your rag, you take it in the shower, and it gets wet with that conditioner. That's what it feels like.
What you mean with the conditioner? But it gets
You
in
get
your
that down in your piss hole?
dick hole, yeah.
No, why would you
It
get it out of
burns.
your-
How the fuck you keep it from not?
It feels like
How would
lava.
you don't insert it. You put it in the pocket pussy, and then it just
Yeah,
soaks
but you
into
put
the
your
rag.
dick in there, you'd be like, hey, don't get my piss hole.
When you put soap on your dick,
It gets everywhere. I fuck it.
my piss hole.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't just like,
I ain't never heard someone say the piss hole is tight.
no, I'm like,
He be docking, bro.
I'm gonna start saying that.
Well, I mean, I couldn't imagine,
Aaron got a lot of power between them hips, though, man. Look how big he is.
yeah, a lot of
Fucking
power.
It's like an F-450, bro.
That thing like a goddamn talking truck.
Gear real low.
No, but that's how the pocket pussy's made.
I forgot.
He knew that already. He
You
trying to play
formed
it
the
out.
outside.
He
He
trying to
brought the
play it out.
conversation
Yeah,
up, bro.
yeah. He knew. He trying to
He
play it
said,
off.
"Did you know you can get a
He has like
He just
12.
He knows where-
listen, he knows where you can buy
Motherfucker
him.
got a tool belt, bro.
He
He's
knows
like,
where you can buy.
I mean, if you
him.
walk in the back of Spencer's, they're just right there.
Look, he walk in the house like, do I want a Latina today? Do I want a
Tiff.
black bitch?
If you see something hard in Dilla's room, don't pick it up. You never know.
Don't pick up no stiff
like this.
socks.
Don't pick. It's gonna be something in there one day.
No stiff socks.
Jason's like, it's Dylan. It's weird.
Damn well it is. That's
I can
a
see
fucking Adidas
Tiff
song.
gonna catch a murder charge. It's gonna be on the news today. Local Gallia County woman.
That's why I never got to play basketball.
You didn't play center in football, did you? I didn't go very far.
This is dead.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
He's just Aries, he's a bitch.
where are you from? Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh yeah.
How was that?
Lived there for a while. Or?
Yeah, I was born and raised there.
Lamar Jackson played football there.
He did.
That's how I know black people.
Do you live in Sauter County now?
Oh hell no, I would never.
Oh, okay.
I live in Huntington now. Well, South Point.
Oh, so you had to drive
It's
all the
worse.
way.
It's worse.
You drove all the way here tonight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm making her drive home.
Every time I go to South Point, bro, it's just like a bunch of super uppity white people.
Well, see, you'll survive. Now, if you were
Black?
his color,
For some reason, racist white people love me.
I can see it.
White people like me
Your
in general.
pants stay on your waist. I can see it.
They
don't.
throw a couple real safe, like harmless racist jokes, and he laughs, and they're like, all right, we got a good one.
Boys, he's good.
No, they gonna hit you with a
Like
DWB.
Datoine, come on over here, bub.
Hey, you heard about the black guy that couldn't
He's
find
gonna
his
be the one
boots?
cracking the
Hey,
jokes. He gonna be the one cracking the jokes.
I'm like,
Shit. Some of the most foul racist jokes I've ever heard came from that man's lips.
I believe it. We in the studio. He talking about you want to write a country song.
Hey? No, never.
I'd write a
It's not
country
that
song.
bad.
not that bad.
All right, bro. I got our whole group chat is full of him with Chinese filters like, oh, hello. And then he gets the fucking tribal one, and it's like, you can't tell there's a filter really. And he's just like,
That's black on black crime. You can't even do that. I forgot about that.
he said, I forgot about that
Yeah,
one.
I did too. I don't get your back.
He said I was just kidding. You on your own.
I remember
I
because when I
say
said
those for a
it,
reason.
when I said it, he snapped back immediately and said, "What the fuck, dude? That was way worse than I've ever said."
He's like, dude, I'm just kidding, bro. He said, I just let it bark on everybody.
So, Aries, Timothy, what do you?
That pissed him off.
You gotta be around and
Like,
everything.
yeah, he
What
was smiling.
drew
He's
you
like, all right.
to creating music? Is there like a life experience or anything that like?
I would say there probably was for real. Like growing up in Louisville, I mean, ain't a whole bunch to escape with. So I ain't gonna. I grew up in foster care, so for me, it was like a way to be able to express some shit that I did not express. You feel me?
You know, they all play instruments.
I did. That's what's up.
Guitar.
Actually,
Nah,
Black
he
Brony.
played his skin flute. That is
I
not
played
count.
that too. I played the
I played
guitar, the trump. I played the trumpet when I was in middle
A
school.
lot of wind instruments.
Yeah, a lot of wind instruments. I played the clarinet,
That's how you learn how to sing.
piano.
That's good impression.
Oh, that sound real as fuck.
When I thought I was white, I played the banjo.
I thought I was white.
When I thought I was white, I played the banjo.
So, Aries,
I'm not even that white, brother.
It's a lot of
Picked
racist
it up and I
tunes
said,
on
this
there.
feels wrong.
why did you go to the prison?
Woo!
You don't have to explain it if you don't want to.
A lot of reasons. One of them being
Before you
I like-
answer, is it going to incriminate you on any future things?
Let me think. No, 'cause
I mean, you can lie about anything.
Listen,
You can say I stacked up 12 bodies. at
I'll
the
say it
Costco.
like this: if you get pulled over with me in your car, just know about 4 more pulling up, and we're gonna have to have a long conversation to go home. But other than that, no.
He said he's a ward of the state.
You're never allowed to be in the car with Tiff because she does not like the police. at all.
Listen. It's to the point that sometimes I'll be mad at her because she like speeding, and I'm like, you realize just because you get the ticket, they run in both names, and I would rather not.
They said, you know why I stopped you?
Is that Tim? Boys, get out here. We got him again.
Where's the guns?
As soon as they walk up, you see them touch the trunk, like, yeah, hey. I'm like, God, that. So, we try to go the speed limit, but, some people don't know how to do that. But, yeah, went to prison.
What was it like in there?
Was it scary? Was it a good
Not for
time?
me, but I mean, you gotta realize where I grew up.
Were
at.
you in a gang?
Yes.
You kind of got to be in a gang to survive in prison, from what I've been told.
I won't say that you gotta be, but I will say that if you're not, a lot of people you always hear the phrase, "Oh well, just go in there and mind your business." Well, you're gonna become somebody's business if you try to do that. So I mean, you got your few
or a black gang.
Technically a black gang.
I flipped the narrative and joined the black gang.
Hey, Aries,
I would've been
hey,
the white
that big
power gang.
swastika right here. He's like, nah, I got mine.
See, I ain't gonna say what gang I'm a part
Now,
of.
this is what I will say. Surprisingly enough about the swastikas, a lot of people in there ain't like you think. They have them on them, but I mean, it's like everybody got to do business to survive. So you get people that really kind of step outside them boundaries because.
I tell you what, when I worked down here at the jail, I seen a lot of the ABs, patched up motherfuckers and shit, completely commingling with the darker crews.
Well, this is what it is, because I used to work in a prison too. They all told me.
No, this is jail.
Most of this shit, they be like, bro, this is just jail. I'm really not like this, bro.
Now, for a lot of the white gangs, you do have that word because they can't go to Bloods, they can't go to Crips, they can't go to none of the Latin
Go
gangs.
somewhere.
So you only have, ABs and like those type of gangs for the white
If
people.
I go to prison, I'm gonna start power.
So if they don't
Like
join a
sandbox.
gang, normally, and it sucks to say this, but normally as a white person, if you don't join a gang, you become targeted. You know what I mean? People try to come take your commissary. They're going to try to bully you.
because in jail, you're the minority now.
So, and it sucks because you go from being out here to where, you got Trump, promoting all white people, and then you go to jail and it's like, oh, wait, this is not my
I'm
place.
the minority.
And, and you got a lot of angry black people that want to get their
a lot
lick
of us
back.
in there.
So you
a lot of dads in
become
there.
the target. But, I mean, you hear a lot of people say that you just got to, mind your business, but it don't work that way. You're going to become somebody's business whether you want to or not.
So is it true to find the biggest motherfucker in there and bust them up day one?
No, because 9 out of 10 times the biggest motherfucker in there got about 25 little people that follow him. So you're going to bust him up, and then he still ain't going to lift a finger, and he going to make sure you get touched up every single day.
Or the big motherfucker ain't even running shit.
Yeah, I mean, really, everybody's lifting weights, so big don't really mean nothing. You're going to find, I know one dude, straight gay, punk, like he was the
There's
bottom
some
of the
gay
food
people you gotta
pole,
watch. Gay
and
people
probably
fight.
could bench press all four of us together on the bar.
But he'd like to.
Yeah, he would. Absolutely. And it was just crazy to me because I was like, how you that big? But I left him
Vin
alone.
Diesel, bro.
All right, be honest with me.
He's about to be gay as hell.
This about to be so fucking gay, bro. I just know
This is
it's
gonna
about
be a
to be
trick
gay.
question that I'm about to plead
Like,
the fifth
all
on.
right, you're in there, all right?
All right.
You said you did 8 years?
I did.
All right, year 6. Year 6, all right? Some new guys come in.
I knew it was about to be gay. I knew it was about to be gay.
You're in the shower, you know what I mean? You look over, was you ever like, damn?
Listen.
Like, come on.
So I'm gonna say it like this.
So you have.
My hell no. My associations, I can't be gay. It's a bad time for you. All right. So with that
You
being
got
said,
big dick, dog.
there's a lot of females in there, and you'd be surprised how many females, if you got the connections or if you know how to spit your game or whatever, is willing to lose their job and catch a felony to have interactions with an inmate. So
Really?
there's a lot.
Get
Listen. You might see 30 new hires walk in. 15 of them gonna be females. Before that second month is up, you gonna see 10 of them getting walked off campus by IA because they done snuck cell phones in, got caught fucking with inmates. It's if you want to holler at a female, you mean everybody can't do it because some people ain't built like that. But for the most part, if you got the right connections and you know what you're doing, you're gonna have the opportunity.
You gotta find a girl with no self-esteem.
I mean, you
Bro,
can do that too. There's a lot of
I
girls that go in there with no self-esteem to get that attention. A lot of dudes try to link in with the females just because that's money. Like if you get a female dumb enough, I got a couple bands for you. Bring me because you gotta realize, okay, on the street you get a Suboxone strip, you might get $30 out of it. You take that in just one inside the joint, you're gonna turn it into $350, $500. Easy.
Fuck.
So,
I'm going to prison.
because what they do is it's so dry in there that you can cut that bitch into eighths and sell each eighth for $50, $60. So a strip that costs you $20, you just made $500 off one. And you can't detect them. So a female could walk in with 10, 15 of them. And, well, there's two parts to this. You're going to be rich, but you better have plenty of protection or better handle yourself. Otherwise, you're going to be robbed and probably, in the wrong
snitched
trouble.
on.
Aries, I'm gonna get off the prison subject. I heard something interesting about you. What do you do for a living?
I hate you, Datoine.
The whole preface. I was like, damn, that sounds interesting.
Listen, because as soon as he said it, I already know you the only one that said it.
I would say I know why you start doing the job because of prison.
Oh,
All right, so let's do it in there.
listen, no.
You know what I mean?
So,
Let the man talk.
funny in those
I
stories.
really do want to know how you
The
started.
reason I started, and
Wait, we don't even know what you do.
call me Magic Aries.
Hold on,
all right?
What do you do for a living?
It ain't a living. Hold on. First and foremost, let's clarify. It is not a living.
Hobby?
It is a part-time hobby, or was a part-time
Hobby. So you like doing
That was the worst word you used. It's part-time hobby. It is what it is. So listen, I'm a stripper sometimes.
Magic.
Better get that water in.
Hold up.
I might have stretched where I'd say
You slid right on past that. You gotta throw that bitch in reverse.
So
Hit that speed bump back over.
You said sometimes.
sometimes,
Okay.
not as much as I used to.
You go to motherfuckers' houses and do this
No, I dance at a club.
at a club.
Drop the club. I mean, I guess, sure.
All right, so there's a club in Huntington called Stonewall.
Oh, damn, I've been there, son. Oh, shit. Oh, you get the cages?
All right, hold on. First of all, I didn't know there was goddamn strippers at Stonewall. So when Corey's like, "I want to go with the friends at Stonewall," and shit, like, "Fuck now."
Yep.
All dudes.
Listen,
Fuck you, bitch.
it's not always strippers, okay? And actually now,
Quit trying to get our money, motherfucker.
Listen, no, listen. So
Wait, how often do Corey go to
all right, so let's go ahead and clarify what
back in
Stonewall
the
is.
day.
Stonewall is a gay bar.
It is labeled as a gay bar, but pretty
I've
much
never
if
had
you
to buy a
are a
drink
college student and you go to any college in Huntington, you're probably gonna find yourself at Stonewall because it's the only one that really everybody goes to.
Hold on. Fact check.
10.
Is that true? You see a lot of college kids at Stonewall?
It is because you can get at 18, you got your 18.
Oh.
And the
And
gay
once,
dudes,
and once you get in, even if you
The gay
are
dudes buy your
18,
drinks.
you're probably gonna have people buying you drinks.
all of them. The gay dudes
Like
buy your drinks.
so, when
I've
I
never
first
had to pay there
when I first started
You been to
dancing,
Stonewall too?
multiple times.
listen, when I first started dancing, there,
Don't knock
I'm
it.
the only one that's never been
I'm
there,
telling
apparently.
you and Tiff
I've
need to
never
come.
been there.
See, you ever
Listen,
been there?
I ain't to the cage, I'm already aware.
see what I'm saying? Like, listen. So,
Look, TJ said yes, the cage.
listen, here's the thing with Stonewall. Back before COVID, it was really popping. COVID kind of killed all the bars.
Circa 2012
So they
right
used to
here,
have
baby.
what they call Wasted Wednesdays, okay? Because they do like drag shows and stuff there too.
That's what I.
But Wasted Wednesday basically was it's $1 to get in. Like any of your basic shots, tequila sunrises, sexes on the beach, all those, and you're getting them in a cup like this.
A fucking solo cup
dollar.
in there.
That's how is that how
So
you blacked out
as a
there?
college
Was it
student,
Wednesday?
you know what I mean? You on a budget. You walk in there with $25. You about
You're
to
coming
be
out hammered with
absolutely
two
destroyed.
boyfriends.
And they got people selling coasters. We're gonna throw it out there too.
So hold on a second. You're getting too far ahead.
He's just laying it all out for you.
Why the fuck did you do this?
All right, so it started as a joke.
question.
On
How
Wasted
do you-
Wednesday is considered amateur night.
How
So
do you start it
basically
as a joke?
anybody can perform whatever. So there was a couple dudes that used to dance for what, because I guess at that time before COVID, if you won Wasted Wednesday, what that means is everybody performed drags and whoever else signed up. If you won, which they would do by the end of the show, they'd announce everybody who could participate. Everybody give it up for you. I'm gonna say Datoine dance. Datoine, crowd cheers. They would go off of who cheered the loudest for who. If you won, you would get to come back. You would get paid $75 that night and get to come back on Friday night, which at that time, it'd be crowded.
Money.
So you get 75 and then tips. And you got to think, if you got 300 people in there, even half of them tip you $1, you made $150 for 6 minutes. So there was 2 or 3 dudes that were dancing or whatever, and they come out dancing on girls and stuff, but they couldn't dance. And it was kind of embarrassing. So the girl I was talking to at the time was like, you can dance better than that. And I was like, you could never pay me enough. So,
The price is right.
So the girl I'm dating was bisexual, so she ends up talking to like, "Hey, we could find a girl to take home." And me being a man, hey, you might not be able to buy me with money, but at that time I'm like, a threesome?
You said
Shit. And I was like, let's see what we can do.
Never got a threesome that night though.
you don't know that.
Nah, listen, anyway, that's besides the point. So my main thing at first was like, man, I don't know if I can do this. So when I first started before dancing there, I wouldn't really take no clothes off. I just walk around, because people still give you money depending on how good the song is. You know what I mean? So boom, boom, boom. Well, people just started loving me, I guess, because like I said at the time, I'm a big muscular dude. You know, a lot of females, I guess, are into big dudes, and I'm picking girls up, and doing all kind of stuff on stage. So a lot of girls is kind of like, oh, this is like a real strip show.
You got that thing on you, don't you?
So one day, I'm talking to somebody, and like, man, you really need to just get into this. And like, really, they're like, could you imagine if you really took it serious one time? So she's talking to me one time, whatever. She's like, listen, we can go buy you a couple of outfits. You know what I mean? Woo, you can dance. So I'm like, all right.
What the outfits look like?
Hey, that was one of my questions, dog. Shut the fuck up.
You got the bull rat shit going on, or what?
Hey, he's a cop, bro.
He said,
So at that point in time, one of my outfits that I used, I mean, really, it was just more like male underwear, but it was like a pair of boxer briefs. The left side was like solid black boxer brief. The right side was like multiple strings going across the thigh. That's what I'm rocking. You know what I mean? So
I need to give me a pair of them.
So you're like an old white man, bro. He just don't want to buy new underwear.
so you know what I mean? So at the time, they didn't have it so male entertainers could win the contest. So eventually, I guess enough people kind of raised Cain about it, like, I mean, we're performing too. So I'll never forget this. I go out there, and like I said, they already kind of knew me. It got to the point at one point in time before I got locked up the last time that if I went out in public, I was so known, like I could go to a restaurant near Marshall, and they would literally recognize, like the girls, like the college students, like, don't you dance at Stonewall? Like one time, my brother went with me to Wendy's, and we up there trying to check out at the register, and the girl just keeps staring at me. My brother looked at me, you know how her kill is. Blue, why she keep looking at you all crazy? I'm like, I don't know this girl. So finally we sit down and we eat, and she walk over to us. She's like, sorry to be rude. I ain't trying to bother you, but is your name Aries? My brother just looked at me for a second like, and I'm like, I don't know this girl. She's like, me and my friend were at Stonewall Wednesday. We seen you dancing. Can we take a picture with you? And my brother's looking at me like, are you serious? I'm like, listen. So we take a picture. So anyways, fast forward, like the girl I'm dating at the time was like, hey, you should jump in the contest. I'm like, maybe. So I performed that night, whatever. I'm talking about, it's probably 300 people in there that night. People going crazy everywhere. I'm doing all kind of crazy stunts. I'm picking girls up in the air. I'm doing all kind of stuff. Just being goofy. So at the end of the night, like I said, they'll announce everybody and you cheer for them. I am the first and only male entertainer to win Wasted Wednesday on first try. They called my name, and when I tell you, it took 3 minutes for everybody to shut up. Like, that's how long they were cheering. They basically like, hey, y'all calm down. They still cheering. So I win. So it just kind of became like a long-standing thing. And the girl I was with at the time was using it as a way to get threesomes because she liked pussy too, I guess. So, we leaving the club with a girl almost every time I'm performing type stuff. And then on top of that, I'm making $150, $200 a night. So she's getting free drinks. And one girl asked her one time, like, you don't care that your man strips? She's like, y'all buying my drinks. What the fuck I care for? And they're like, huh? And she's like, every bit of dollars and that you give to him, he's flipping around spending on me. So we're making $200. I'm getting a dance up on all kind of females. Dylan's like, I got a new career.
He's so into this right now. Dylan's face is like,
he's like, man, fuck your school.
He said, I'm doing the figures, and I'm really liking the figures.
So when is Thick Boy Thursday? Because I'm trying to go.
So Aries.
I need my haircut first,
Aries,
but I'll be there.
I gotta. All right. You're having a good night. You're in there shaking that dick like you just pissed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just shaking this dick everywhere. You got a fat motherfucker like me walk in. I'm ready to see some dick.
Pull it apart.
How the fuck you keep yourself motivated to shake it right here and I'm just throwing money? How do you keep doing it?
I have to
Probably
hyperfixate
the
on
money
a
part of
bad
that, I
bitch or
guess.
something like
Yeah.
Is it like one of those things?
How you gonna look at me in my eyes?
So here's the thing. I've performed on stages doing music for a long time. So the same principle applies. No, it does. Listen, have you ever been on stage doing music? If you stare at one person, you liable to fuck up. Like, believe it or not, if you stare at one person while you're on stage in front of a bunch of people, he'll tell you, you're going to fuck up. What do you do when you're on stage? You find a spot near the back of the room, and I can look in your direction, and you feel like I'm looking at you. In reality, I'm looking at the wall behind you. So, in a way, it's like, okay, I'm dancing near you, but because also, here's the other part. I hate being touched unless I actually touch me. So, I have mastered the art.
You suck
It
as
looks
a stripper.
like, no, because listen, if you ever watch some of my videos,
You got stripper videos?
There's some of my videos have been recorded, and I'll say it this way: I have videos of me stripping, but there's probably so many times when I'm on people's Snapchats and stuff that I don't even know them that I've probably been on their Snapchat. Because like if you go in Stonewall during the shows, you're gonna see a crowd of people and about 30 phones.
Okay, I get that, but you got a big, fat, heavy breathing motherfucker stargazing you. Just
You're really painting a picture of yourself at this point in time. I just wanted to.
I couldn't imagine trying to shake my dick at me, bro. Like,
I'm gonna say
you know, I ain't got
I've
no
never
money.
heard that.
Here's the
term
part that a lot of people don't understand though. When you go to a gay club, they know if you're gay or not.
Yeah.
They don't bother you.
Nope.
Swear to God, they will give
Especially
you money.
if you're there with a
and-
woman.
Yeah, they will give you money and be respectful about it. Okay, they still enjoy the show. They window shopping, but they know because it's any strip club. You can't touch the strippers.
Well,
You touch
Tiffany
them.
again, she got a coochie grab.
But I mean, realistically, if you go to strip club and you touch a stripper, they gonna come in there and snatch your ass up and toss you out on the street. It's the same thing. They know that unless you like, hey, they're not gonna touch you. So most gay men in there, yeah, they gonna hold their money up. You go over, dance 5 feet from them, they gonna give you your money. Honestly, I probably got groped more by older women that felt like because they were women and I was a man that they could just
some fucking chocolate.
you know.
So, do you pull everything? You take everything off there?
No, I mean, I think the worst I've ever stripped down to was like
Sack
a
came
G-string
out? one
time. No, like this is a little
damn.
G-string.
Just a little.
Just a little G-string.
Just a little.
It wasn't even really a G-string. What would it be like a normal? I guess
Oh,
a
I've
normal
done
jock
worse.
strap male thong.
I've done worse.
So, you got to get your asshole waxed?
No, I mean, no,
Wax your asshole?
You're asking.
Why is the thing about
that?
Listen, so 90% of the time,
I'm trying to find a new job for being my family.
So 90% of the time, I don't take off more than just like I said. I got like different nice little boxer brief type of
You're up
spicy
there in
stuff.
fucking
What shoes are you
A1
wearing?
boxers just...
No, you wear socks. By the time I'll have like a regular outfit on, and then I have like, for instance, like I got those black ones with the straps, right?
Mm-hmm.
So those will be under. Those will be the underwear. Then I would have it's like a jock strap / thing that I have underneath it just in case it slides whatever, so you can't see everything.
So that motherfucker don't ever fall out?
Yeah. And then I'll have on a regular pair of like nice, boxers, whatever. Then I'll have on like an outfit. So like when I danced the other day, I had on a nice little sweatsuit I had on. So and
Is it one of the...
no, I don't. No, it's just like a nice.
up,
Trust me, it's a nice sweatsuit. And
trust
then on my body, I'll do like a bunch of like baby oil so that I shine under lights and then glitter. I do wear glitter.
That's gay.
And then I have like
That's
fake
gay.
diamonds that I do under my.
gay, dog.
I have fake diamonds that I do under my eyes. So that's what
Fake diamonds?
You know who else would have got?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess you do want to look good for them.
So when you under the lights, like I'm glistening, and then I have routines and stuff that I do.
You go up there looking like a vampire off of Twilight.
So I'm known.
Edward.
This is kind of my known interest is whenever my song starts. Like one of my main songs that I
What's your
do
song?
is a song by Somo redid it, and if you know who Somo is, he turns everything into sex. That's what Somo does.
Yeah.
So I got a remix by Somo. It's called The Weekend Medley. And so what'll happen is the curtains
We
are
need to make a
closed.
song for this motherfucker, bro.
The curtains are closed.
Yeah.
And I'll be standing behind the curtains. And I got a bandana on my face, so like I'll walk out, and as the song's introing, I'm looking down at the ground. I got colored contacts, all this stuff. Like I do it.
Why the fuck didn't you wear any of this?
Why would I wear it? I don't
When's
just
your
walk
next
around the
show?
street in it. So like as the
When's your
song's
next show?
introing, I literally
Your
will
next show, we're
look
gonna
at the
start the
ground,
podcast.
and as the beat drops, I take the
be in the
bandana
corner.
off and I drop it and I look up. And she has seen me dance twice? 3 times. And this is what I can say. If anybody who knows me, because one thing, my brother, remember he went with me one time. Everybody used to think I was joking. And the whole football team was laughing at one point, like, man, you lying. So my brother went with me one time. He's like, I gotta see. And don't tell you he came to the game and was like, I will never call it a liar again. He said he was in there making
You can say
cash.
nigga.
Yeah, you can say it.
Yeah, you
I'll
can
never
lie.
call that nigga again.
Yeah, we can say
So, you know what I mean? Like, I make good money doing
You've
this.
seen 3 of them. So,
I don't
so
dance.
when he's up there,
Well, you said the other day.
I mean, she's the one that taught me into it.
does that make your mouth start watering?
She's like, I'm gonna pin that down later. God
So
damn.
I was retired, okay?
I was on the stage before.
He said it doing what?
He said,
When the fuck was this?
I was
Why the fuck you doing that?
So I was retired, and she's the one that taught me. We ain't been in so long. And then
what?
I stopped stripping for a long time, like because after I got back out of jail, I didn't strip anymore. I was like, man, I'm done with that. You
He's
know,
been
I'm
in jail
chill.
multiple times. If y'all didn't know.
Well, yeah, he's a fucking male stripper.
I thought you were going to say something so different.
I did too. Like, where the fuck does that come from?
But I will say, back before
Piece of shit.
COVID, that was a good little side hustle. I would make probably
What do you mean it
$1,000
was?
a
You
month.
still do it.
No, I do it every now and then. And really, the only reason I did it the other day.
You
is
said
she basically
electric bill.
She's like,
He probably looked like, babe, how the fuck are we gonna pay
She's
this
like,
bill?
Aries, fuck.
She's like, Aries, you know what you gotta do, bub. It's time.
Get on the Pink Pony Club. Let's go, boys.
It's time, Aries.
Put this outfit on. This is the one that you pay the electric.
Listen, I'll never.
Buddy, I'll get up there with a pink cowboy
listen,
hat right
I was never
now.
ashamed of it. The funniest thing to me I've ever had to deal with that, like as far as kickback, we playing a game.
Football.
Against,
I know exactly what I'm saying.
They were the Huskies from Kentucky at the time. Everybody
Jared
knew I
Walker.
strip.
Jared
Everybody
Tyler
knew I
Walker.
strip. And some people thought they could hurt my feelings. Glitter boy this, and I was just like, bro, if I'm doing it, I'm not gonna be ashamed of anything I do first and foremost. Like I know where I stand, I know who I am, and I know what I'm about. So I remember they were talking shit. Glitter boy, fag this. And I was like, I'm glitter boy? They're like, yeah. I had like 4.5 sacks again. I was like, well, you better get the glitter off your QB then, because I've been on his ass all night. And they all just looking like, who? I was like, bro, like, you're not going to hurt my
They
feelings.
said, I remember this specifically. They was
You
like,
should have made up some shit.
y'all gonna
like,
keep
oh,
letting this stripper hit the quarterback?
Hey, I would have made up some shit. Like, oh, I'm glitter boy. Your QB had glitter around his mouth like 2 weeks ago.
Listen, every game we played, it's all you would hear. Like it didn't even become about the Spartans anymore. It was Tim Green stripping. Every game you'd hear people on Facebook, oh, that's y'all the team
They
with that
posted
stripper
pictures
as
of him.
defensive tackle.
They
ain't
posted
it?
pictures of him all over Facebook stripping.
Yeah, like I care. Like, bro, I'm on camera.
Thanks for the publicity.
Yeah, it was
Like,
next show.
advertisement.
Like, so yeah, every game it wasn't even about the Spartans. It wasn't like, oh, we play the Spartans. Just, hey, y'all got that D tackle that's a stripper, don't you? And we're like, yeah. They're like, oh
We didn't
man,
give a
like,
fuck.
bro, like
So now, I mean, realistically, you should go in there with your football uniform on, strip off that.
that's been a conversation for
Spartan
a long time.
It is purple.
Like, my ass was
What's the most you ever made in one night?
So there was another, like, it was a bar that was already open, but they started like allowing the drag shows there. And so one of the drag queens, like, that ran the show or whatever, the first time they ever opened, she's like, listen, we would love for some male entertainment. Because believe it or not, it's a gay club at Stonewall, but you get a lot of females in there.
Because they're comfortable around you.
Yeah, because, they ain't got to worry about some man trying to, drug they drink and take them home,
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what everybody says.
That's
That's people.
my
They're like,
fear.
man,
I
I don't have to worry about, you know what I mean? So there was a new bar that was open, but they started realizing how much success Stonewall was having doing that. So it's like, okay, well, we're open on some days Stonewall isn't. We're going to do some drag shows on those days. So the first one they ever did, they came to me and it's like, listen, will you please come perform? They're like, we're doing only invites because sometimes on open stage night, you get some people that are drag queens that just put on makeup but really shouldn't be performing. I hate to say that, but they really don't have no routines. They not dancing. They just cash grab. They know they're going to get tipped for a good song. So I guess for this show, they were picking like the performers that actually could perform. So it was like 8 of us. When I tell you, I walk into this place to go head into the dressing room, and it was standing room only. The only room left open in this whole bar was just like a little 9x9 square for like the performers to perform at. And that's the night Raquel went with me. I would say I walked out of there that night with almost $450. There was one girl, it was her birthday, I guess, and she didn't care about money. And she threw 71s on me in a matter of 30 seconds. Like, as I kept dancing on her, she was just throwing ones in the air. It looked like a real strip club, but she just throwing them. But at the time, like, I can't grab them because I'm having to still walk around and do music. My brother, I guess, picked it all up. I come back out. He's like, you know how much money she's throwing you? I was like, nah, I wasn't even really paying attention. I mean, like, I'm so used to doing this. Like, normally every show, you'll have somebody that'll run around, pick everybody's money up.
You're just feeling
and they bring it
yourself.
back.
Yeah.
I was. You feel me?
You're like, yeah.
And he's like, man, she threw almost $100 on you. And he's like, man, you see all this? He got like a stack of money. And I'm like, what the? So after
Wendy's on me, huh?
I swear to God, after the show, I walk up, like, it was so bad, there's a Sheets right by Stonewall in Huntington. They knew me by name. Every Wednesday, I would go in there, and some of my, glitter and stuff still on my face, whatever, and they'd be like, you getting the regular? I'd be like, yeah. Everybody be looking like, why they know you? And they'd be like, man, he come here every night. I'm like, hey, it's what it is. Like,
Sheets is addictive. I'm the fucking glizzy.
but I mean,
king.
I couldn't complain. You know what I mean?
What you mean?
What you been doing them glizzies?
The pretzel glizzies,
What's
bro?
a pretzel?
The fuck?
You said pretzel the first time.
I got.
Well, fuck
I
that.
got
How
scared.
strong are these cages?
Now, The cages are actually
That's
really
not what he
small.
asked you.
They're
He
very
asked you how
reinforced.
big are the cages?
They're big.
Are you trying to jump on one and slide down it? I mean, you can fit in there.
Barely.
Hey,
I
fucking-
lied. Listen.
Yeah, be honest.
You might have a hard time getting between the bars.
I don't know. My buddy of mine, Dale,
his
at the
face.
plant, he 400 pounder. He got in that motherfucker and is only his overalls.
How much can you take? You know, I mean, I guess that depends on it. Now, as far as you've been able to jump on it and hold, I mean, it'll hold you up. But I mean, the key is, can you get in and out?
I can get it.
I don't give a fuck about
Aaron
getting
balls.
I don't give a fuck about getting out, bro. If I love it, yeah.
But the thing about Stonewall's kind of died down there. It ain't really.
I need to get there.
So, speaking of what you said about the girl, I remember Tiff showed me a picture of a drag, but she didn't tell me it was a drag. She said, "Is this girl pretty?" I was like,
Yeah.
She set you up.
If I said the name, you're gonna know exactly who.
I said, what do you mean? First of all, I thought it was a trick question.
Yeah, I learned.
That's a setup. Man. That's a setup.
Say
man.
So when she first said it, I was like, this, what you asked me that for? Is she pretty? And I was like, I mean, she cool.
Not as pretty
She get
as
to
she.
laughing. I'm like, what's funny? That's a dude. Damn.
Oh, she said.
Hey, that's
listen,
my
here's the thing, though.
She said
Listen,
you up.
listen. I will defend him on this
Man, who
one. Though.
did that?
If you didn't know who that was, and you
see
seen,
fucking
and
who?
you, we're gonna call her she out of respect for her preferences. If you seen her walking around, I swear to you right now, if you did not know better,
I'm not gonna lie,
you would
it
walk up
looked
to
just
her
like
and
a
probably
natural
shoot your
female.
shot. Looks natural.
So does drag queens have to be called her and she?
No,
is?
so
all
there's
of them.
drag queens that aren't gay at all.
So drag queen just refers to them.
not a drag.
I'm not a drag queen. I'm not a drag queen.
Girls are drag.
No, whoa, whoa.
It's not drag. You thought I was a girl, wasn't you?
Oh, bro.
Yeah, yes, you would.
Hey, I've been to Thailand, brother.
I've
I
never
have
been to
been to
Thailand.
Thailand.
So
I ain't gonna lie.
listen.
That wasn't the picture she showed me.
Drag queen refers to an individual who puts on, because there's female drag queens too.
Stop playing.
There's female drag queens too.
That's
Even
okay, bro.
at Stonewall.
Wait, time out. Wait, before you. That's only because you know it's a dude now. If you didn't know,
Listen. I've seen her like in real life, like walking around. Dang.
Dude, you're
Like,
fucking
I've
gross.
seen her in
All
real
night
life
he's
walking
still
around.
farting. That's the thing. He's laughing and farting still.
I can feel the table moving when you laugh.
So there's female drag queens too. Drag queen just refers to somebody who dresses as the opposite sex. Because even in Stonewall now, and she's seen it last night, there was a girl performing like full blown girl. She's probably gay.
So,
but titties out.
Speaking, are studs considered drag?
No,
They dress like
That's
the
just a
opposite
sexual
sex.
preference.
that's just a sexual preference.
But they still dress.
No,
like
so
the
when I
Identify as a
when
dragon.
when you hear the term drag queen, that refers to like men that might wear wigs, makeup, and then a lot of females will put on like fake hair.
I know
or
why they call it
mustaches.
drag queens now.
Why?
Queen with the dick drag.
I'm probably. Now, I will say this: there's one drag queen I know, and some of them are athletic. Like I don't think you understand. Like I got a lot of respect for them because if you ever perform, like they had a charity event where like a bunch of men put on the high heels and had to race. You know what I mean? It was just like raise money.
I just told you how fucking athletic that was.
They have charities like that where
LGBTQ
you like basically it was a bunch of us like there's some firefighters and stuff and like it's a race in high heels because it's if you're not used to wearing high heels you're gonna pretty much kill yourself is how it goes. But
Can y'all run in high heels?
as a female, how
All
hard
them
is it?
ladies said no, not really.
Okay, to put it this way, as a female, if have you ever tried to do a cartwheel in heels and land on your feet?
I ain't never tried to do a cartwheel with
Tip
shoes.
don't really wear heels.
So
because-
picture
Tip
doing
don't
a
wear
car-
heels because she put on
Picture-
heels and I was uncomfortable because she was taller than me.
Picture somebody.
True story.
Picture somebody 6'2", 6'3", 220 do a flip and land on their feet in high heels. Or picture somebody. Okay, there's this one drag
That's a
queen.
mad bitch.
There's this one drag queen. She was 19 years old. She went to March. Her name was Alexandria is what she went by. And this blew my mind.
But it was a dude.
It was a dude.
Okay.
6'6".
his real name
Every
is
bit of
Alex.
probably 370, 380. When I say athletic, you know what a death drop is?
That's a D tackle.
Any of y'all know what a death drop is?
No, what's that?
It's like so in gymnastics, it's basically where you do a flip and you land in a splits straight out of the air.
Right on his balls. Right on his big
So
balls.
you picturing that as a regular thing, right? So imagine you know how high the cages are, right? At Stonewall Tiff. Imagine being probably I would say it's probably about 4.5, 5 feet up in the air is how high the stage is, and jumping off of that onto the ground in a death drop.
Can you do that?
Absolutely
Can you do a
not.
death drop?
I can't even do the split, so I definitely can't do a death drop.
I could
What?
probably
Hey,
do it.
For real, what's your
I
best
could
move?
probably.
One of my best moves, and I play to my strengths. You're not gonna see me doing a lot of flips. Datoine makes fun of me because one of my moves is just a normal roll. But one of my things is back then I used to pick girls up and do like the slow hump in air. It didn't matter how big you was. I hurt myself the other day doing some
I have
silly
seen videos of Tim because somebody put it on Facebook. And when I tell you this man, he dances but he don't.
He said he's strong.
No. What I'm saying is like he dances,
He's just
but he
fucking.
don't.
He's fucking, but he ain't
Nah.
fucking.
What I'm saying is he done figured out the easy way to do it. He get up there, he slide a little bit to the music, and he do a spin. And in that spin, that's where all the money comes. He just spin.
Spam
Now,
my
listen,
shit.
smile.
as I've gotten older, now you don't even see that. I've started learning how to
He just
play to my strengths. So ask her. There's this one girl there. This past time I just danced.
Calm down, sir.
That was not me.
So I come out, you know what I mean? It's
Sick
a T stage. So you got that one part that walks all the way out, and then you got the short parts on the side. So this girl was standing, at the beginning of the T stage. Brooklyn is standing like to the right. So I walk up on this girl, and like instantly she just froze. She looked at me, she said, "Where do I put this?" So I took her hand and she got money in it, and I drag it down my chest. Typical T, stop it at like my waistband, let her put the money in it, right? So the whole show, this is mostly what I'm doing. I'm walking up to people, get a little close to them, little flirt with my look a little bit. So the funniest part to me was the second show I come out. Now it's her and her friend at the front, okay? Bless her friend's poor heart. Her friend was probably 5 foot tall, probably wider than she was tall. You can
5
tell
by
she don't-
5, I call them.
She don't get a lot of attention, you could tell. So I walk up to her. At this time, I done like ripped off my shirt, so it's all glistening baby oil and glitter,
Keep
right
your
there,
ass
right?
down.
no, fuck.
So as I walk up on her, this little short girl's literally, she's looking at me
not badass.
and she's shaking. Like she's shaking as she tries to hand me money. So like part of me is like trying not to laugh because like this is like I might be cute, but I ain't that cute. Like you shake it, but she's just.
Bro, I
I'm
see
cute.
glitter
I
on your
know.
face
Look
right
at this.
now.
Look.
He got.
What you talking
You
about?
still got stripper glitter on your
I
face?
probably do. You know how hard glitter is to get off?
The way you
There's
keep
glitter
moving
on
side
this
to
side.
side.
That's what I was
Yeah.
looking at
But
the
you know how
hair,
hard
too.
glitter is to get. I done took 3 showers and this is still not coming off.
He's stripping tonight.
He's always ready.
There's your stage, brother.
Absolutely not.
So if we put the camera on you, you gonna show us some of your moves?
Yeah, can you?
Absolutely
I feel like
not.
I think
let's
we should.
take
like
take
if
a
you get in the
vote.
I think we
boxing
should.
Let's take a vote.
Let's turn the camera to the Can we set this up, TJ?
No.
Hey, you
Set it
got
up. No. Set it up.
Can we do this? TJ? Listen, what's the song called again?
Nothing.
cash that.
Screen the cash up across the
What's
button.
that song called again?
You can listen to it. It's called.
No, you about to get in there. You
Oh,
about to show the
absolutely not.
podcast.
But you can listen to it. It's called "The Weekend Medley" by Summer.
Hey, so okay. So I was just wondering because you're black, so that means you got big dick.
Not always. Trust me, not always.
You're
not all the way
Come
black,
on now.
Dylan.
Come on now.
You're right. My bad. You're right.
Okay.
Come on now.
So you got.
So this,
Don't get him started,
I'm not
bro.
dancing. So, but this
already
is
got the
this
switch.
will be the intro, and like normally like right here, I'm walking out from behind the curtains. My head will be facing the ground, and I got like a bandana on my face. So like I walk to the middle of the stage, and I just stand there, and then I'll take the bandana off, and as the beat drops, I literally drop the bandana, and look up, and start dancing. And I swear to you, every time it gets the same reaction.
So no, here's my question. So you was talking about you had these boxer briefs. The one side has it's all like cut, right?
Yes.
Def Leppard style.
So does like that pink head ever pop out?
Oh,
The strings?
no,
you wear a jock strap.
I got like a jock strap
Oh, you make
underneath
that
it.
shit
He about to put it
bigger.
in his pocket right now.
No, not I'm trying to find. I'm gonna
You
try
ever
to
stuff
find.
your shit?
No,
Liar.
I don't. I don't have to because okay. So here's the thing. It ain't even that.
I don't have to. Reason.
Well, it's because like so it's the jock strap. You get it so it fits. So it's a tight fit. So it's not like it's a lot of room in there. At least it shouldn't be. If you got a jock strap and it's got a lot of space in there, you got problems. Why are you staring at me for, Dylan? Oh shit! Dylan's like, why is mine so loose? He's dying to see something, bro. He said,
He was like,
choices, bro.
I don't know what's so funny.
So this is probably the most PG, but like There's the straps on the side right there.
He saw you, Aaron.
I can't see, dog.
It's nothing dirty. You're not gonna.
Shit's fogged up, bro.
He laughing at him, bro.
Oh, fuck.
So like it ain't nothing dirty, but like that's what I'm talking about. Like so you got.
Oh, okay.
Now you gotta go show the camera.
I'm not showing the camera. If they
Send-
want to
hey,
see it, I'm sure I got something on Facebook.
Send that to me.
But like I got a bunch of different types.
Dylan
So-
had to walk his hard dick off.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I like. I don't like
nice
men.
pacifier, bro.
No. No.
Doing.
That did not happen.
Dylan was like,
He said, yeah. He's like, yeah, keep swiping. Yeah.
I know something about to come.
He said, all these pictures are getting shinier.
I'm not.
Hey, what are we looking at on time?
I didn't fucking look. I didn't ask you
You
to.
were focused on. I
He
got
had one thing only.
Why do you keep walking away like that?
shit.
So flush
Hey, that's
over
his
there.
dick, bro.
Hour 34 and 10 seconds.
Oh, we're still good. I mean, I felt like we've been here for 3 hours.
Well, you got to realize though, we was talking for like 20-some minutes before we even actually really started. So,
Yeah,
So-
yeah, you can
That's what I'm saying. I'm cutting.
calm the
basically
fuck
20.
down, TJ.
buddy. It takes forever.
Buddy,
to
they're not
process.
going to play the game without you. Just calm down.
What game? What game are we playing?
What's that shit called?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragons.
Are you the dungeon master?
You're not gonna disrespect me in my own.
Hey,
All right. Dungeons and Dragons premiere.
D&D's kind of tough though.
I play
fuck
Counter
with it.
Strike.
I
Okay.
fuck with it. I played it one time. I fuck with it.
Listen,
Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't fucking play Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey,
It's hard
I play
though.
Counter Strike.
he
hey,
played
Aries
League
is
of
like,
Legends.
hey, that's his gay, dog. Like, what I do might be gay, but that's gay.
That shit takes like 3 days.
But we got
Lightning
questions.
bolt. Lightning bolt.
Y'all worse than me.
I got level 76 mage.
Y'all worse than me.
I can't really laugh though. I did that Star Wars LARPing stuff
First
when I was
off-
little.
That's badass.
I
If
did.
you ain't never LARPed before,
I've
sounds.
I've never learned.
Listen.
I've seen him do that, Shawnee.
I've
Listen,
never watched
We
Star
did
Wars.
one up in Ashland, right? I was like 15. Okay,
You
and
probably did it with me then.
I
I swear
just
to God.
I just hit puberty, bro. So
Was
At
Nate-
15,
question was
14.
do you remember
You are
Nate-
a late bloomer,
hold on,
sir.
so when you did it was Nathan
late.
Wright and Travis what's his last name?
I just remember the dude who won it was this big, tall, black dude.
Wait,
who
it's
looked
a
like a Greek
contest?
god.
So they got contests too, but there used to be what they had like an Ashland lightsaber league.
I thought you
And
was
Ashland
No, I'm not
lightsaber-
talking about.
that's-
It wasn't Star Wars. It wasn't Star
okay.
Wars.
I
I would
thought you
love
just
to
went up
went
and
to
play
that one.
fight.
I went to the Jedi Academy
okay,
thing they had in Huntington.
You went to a Jedi Academy?
Dude, it was
You
badass.
fucking pussy.
Okay.
Wait,
well,
hold on. Who did you
Catch
think
me
you
with a
was?
sword in your hand and see what happens. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, the LARPing shit's fun. You get these big ass. Y'all had one cool fucking black dude in Star Wars, okay? That's it. So watch out.
Two.
Who's the second one?
Chewbacca wasn't
Boba
black.
Fett.
Boba Fett wasn't fucking black.
No, not Boba Fett. What was the fucking? He was Stormtrooper.
Neither one of the Fetts were black.
He ain't even a Jedi. He don't count.
Samuel Jackson.
Talking about Lando
Mace
Calrissian?
Windu. That's Mace Windu.
No, okay, and then the one dude that kept getting voted the sexiest man in the world. What was his name? He's an older guy, Billy D. Williams.
Aaron White. Oh.
Was not
Billy D. Williams.
I was
Yeah,
talking about Burt Reynolds.
he was a pilot, and he was a stormtrooper. He was, you know what I'm saying? He had the.
You talking about new Star Wars?
No, he was an old one.
Lando Calrissian.
And then you got Samuel Jackson.
Yup.
And now you got Jonathan Majors.
Listen,
That's it.
Not Jonathan
Samuel
Majors.
L. Jackson's the only one anybody remembers from the old Star Wars.
No, because Billy D. Williams was in that shit, but I think his name.
But you proving our point because I'm a Star Wars fan and I can't.
I bet
even
you
tell
Samuel
his face.
Jackson
You know what I'm
was
talking about.
the only black guy in every movie.
Who?
There was a black guy.
I'm
Samuel
tired of
Jackson.
these fucking snakes on this motherfucking play.
You will come to the fucking empire.
What was
Yeah.
his name?
You got to eradicate.
Where did you
this
see?
shit.
Secondly, where did you see Billy D. Williams on Star Wars at?
Lando. What's his name?
Calrissian.
That's what he just said.
That's Billy D. Williams.
That is not no Billy D. Williams.
Bro.
So
I'm trying
you-
to tell
Y'all niggas are old.
Who was that?
I don't
Call
know
me
who that
Billy
is.
D. Williams.
Bobby Brown.
That's Billy D. Williams.
That's Lando
that is-
Calrissian.
Okay, and then you got Samuel Jackson.
That
Now
is
you got the
Billy
young
Williams.
dude.
I stand corrected.
Lando got smoked up. So.
So you
Fuckers.
you play football, right? You play semi-pro.
I do. Some
For,
people are mad
Dave.
because I got more career sacks than them, but you know,
I retired. Oh my God, you got like 7 more years on me.
I don't got no 7 more
He's
years
a lot
on
older
you.
than you. Why'd you retire?
Because he's
So
washed.
somebody had to coach these
Because he's
motherfuckers.
washed.
They kept losing.
He's washed.
I'm washed.
Washed.
But you didn't see the sumo wrestler. I made him shit himself.
That's not fair.
My black brother. I don't want.
You smelled him, didn't you?
No, I want to water.
Hey, listen.
Water.
he got
Bullshit.
the high quality chips.
My Jewish brother, can you please hand me up? My Jewish brother, please hand me
Are
up.
those the Grippos?
Those are grip
barbecue?
You know what though?
Hey, them shits is gas.
They
though.
ain't got no. Hold on, I need to know that story y'all was talking about that got the whole shebangs. I'm having flashbacks. I need
It's the Blue Store in Portsmouth. Four packs.
Paps. They open. What time they close?
I think, yeah.
Has what? Whole shebang.
You ain't never.
They're prison chips.
Yeah,
That's
my
what they
mom
are.
brought them home one time. After she
Grippos?
got out of prison
No,
for the
whole
third
shebang.
time.
I've never heard of them.
I'm only gonna eat
it's
like
all
prison
prison
chips.
Yeah.
Those are the Grippos.
Like, listen, whole shebangs is so exclusive because of like the prison people want them so bad. They be trying to sell them on Amazon for $80 for 12 packs.
A bag like this on Amazon is $90 or $9.
Oh, these are old.
Eat them anyways, pussy.
So what position are you?
I am a defensive tackle.
He
Is
played
that
center
something
last
you-
night.
Is that something you've been your whole life? Or?
No. So when I first started playing football, all up until like what, 2 years ago when I switched for you guys, I've been an offense player. I was like 200 pounds. So I played safety and then receiver or running back.
I don't want
My first time ever meeting Datoine, I played for a team that was absolutely shitty. I'm
I
not gonna throw
tackled
him under
him.
the
That's how
bus.
we met. I tackled him.
And I was the only offense they had.
Yeah, I
Like
tackled him.
against the stealth, I ended up breaking like a 60-yard return and ran over a couple people that were known
They don't
around
pace
here
right.
on the way. And
But I
then
tackled him.
his big head self ran me down the
I
tackle
was
from
skinny at the
behind.
time too, though. We was both skinny as shit together.
And then I just
They
gained a
call
little
me
bit.
Big Man
I
Blast
gained a
Boys.
little bit of weight. We didn't have a lot of bodies because I keep it real with you. When I first came to the stealth / Spartans, we didn't win a game. Like people would see us on the schedule and be glad because they knew they were gonna get one win.
He used to laugh.
Oh,
we got stuff today? Hell yeah.
Like it was so bad. So one of our coaches' name, I ain't gonna throw his name
I
out
just
there.
want to fuck
But
Mikey
the
up,
way
bro.
he called plays is he would be like, so he had 4 plays. Parker, which was power right, polecat, power left. And then he had Cougar, counter right, Charlie, counter left. That was it. But instead of like, letting us huddle and be like, hey, we're gonna run polecat. This is what you see. Him on the sideline. Parker. So as the running back, you're in the backfield. Now, we're at the level where people got some IQ. So how many times do you think you hear Parker and see the team run to the right before when you hear it that 8th time, as a running back, you sitting in the backfield, right? You hear him holler, Parker. And all you see is the running back is everybody slide right. And the running back the quarterback was such a lackey that he wasn't switching nothing. Oh, coach said we got to run this. I'm like, coach ain't the one getting hit. Like, I don't care what coach is talking about. Like, you see this. Like, and
They make audibles.
it used to be bad. And we lost every single game every year until
3 years.
Are you talking about when you played for the Wildcats?
I played for the Wildcats. I played for the Stealth for 2 years too, and we lost, or maybe even 3, and we lost every
You
single
started
game.
at the Wildcats.
Yeah, I started at the Wildcats. So whenever he took over, I was always known for not being afraid of contact. Anybody you put in front of me with different jerseys, I'm going to hit them. I don't care how big you are. So JoJo came to me one day and he's like, listen, he's like, we need some D linemen. He's like, and at first when he suggested D tackle, I'm like, JoJo, I'm 210 pounds. He's like, man, so he showed me a message from somebody. And it's, somebody that knows football that was close to JoJo, and the person was basically telling JoJo, like, listen, Timmy's a dog. He's going to hit whoever you want him to hit. Man, if you can get him to play D tackle, he's like, that boy going to be nasty. And he asked me to play D tackle. That first year I was learning the position. I never played it. I had like 10 sacks. This is why I laugh at him when he brings up the retiring part, because I played defense the same amount of time as him. This is what he leaves out. My second year,
We're about to clear this up real
Why are
quick.
you looking at me?
my
for?
second year,
I want MVP without taking a snap.
through 8 games, I had 16 sacks through 8 games as a defensive tackle, and then decided I wanted to go to jail. I didn't decide I wanted to go. They,
about to say.
they took me.
You wake up one morning like, yep,
Going to bed today.
Like,
Today's a good day to go to jail.
As an old comedian,
I get my mind
yeah,
right.
as the old comedian
real white
says,
right now.
I didn't go to jail. You took me to jail. Like I didn't go on my own free will. But I had 16 sacks through like 8.
I'm about to clear
8
this up
games
real quick.
I've always been decent at what I play.
I feel
so.
like you're full of shit.
Listen, this is what happened. This is the true story.
I was told by a very reliable source.
First
who
of
knows
all,
you
when he
both.
got all them sacks, I was getting double teamed. I was right next to his ass.
Oh, here we go.
He went through free.
Listen, hold
sound
on,
like
hold
what's his
on.
name
You
I
want to
was
know
talking
the
about earlier.
impact I have next to him at D tackle? One game we decided to get in a fight. So me and Dion and Duke were suspended. Poor Datoine got his ass beat for 24 minutes the next game.
Let me fucking tell this story. Him, Dion, and Duke. Our D-line at the time was actually really fucking good. Right? Everybody behind us fucking sucked. It's not even that they suck.
some anger in your voice.
It's not that they suck. The defense stayed on the field
they fucking
so
sucked.
fucking long that eventually everybody started sucking because you're fucking tired now, right? So we ran a four-man front. Dion and Duke, me and Tim. Dion, Duke, Tim all get suspended. So he threw in just a bunch of random people at D-line.
Bunch of like Dylan.
Man, it
I'm not
worse.
bad at defense. He just don't put me in.
Worse. This is how bad it was so bad.
Fuck.
I had a career game because I was the only fucking D lineman. I cussed him out every time I went to the sideline. You motherfuckers left me out there by my motherfucking self. It got to the point I caught a body cramp so bad I thought my ankle snapped.
But listen, we got suspended for a good reason. The previous game, we were facing a team that sucked. The dude on the sideline, me, I'm short-tempered, but I always stand up for my teammates. So Dion, he get to talking. Dion gonna talk his talk no matter what. So he's talking to dude on the sideline. Dude get mad. He run from behind Dion and hit Dion in the back. Now, probably if I'd have just let it go, it probably would have never turned into the brawl at Spartan Stadium that it became. But I'm not going for that. So at dude hit dude, he's walking off thinking he done did something. Boom. Boom! I blow him up, put him into the bleachers.
Yeah, somebody got spit on.
So after I do that, somebody get to talking trash. They spit on Corey Carver. Then you get at that time Mikey was still playing for us. You know how
we had a team full of
hard-headed he is. So
we had a team full of
basically they said something crazy to Mikey. He don't give a damn. One of them headbutted him. He didn't have his helmet on, so he's bleeding, ready to fight. You got Corey ready to fight. Like when I tell you a brawl, sidelines cleared. People were like, "There's babies here." Like it was bad. So they rewound all the cameras. At first, they suspended us for a whole game. But looking back, they seem like, yeah, we were wrong. But at the same time, like, come on, man, I'm defending my teammate. There's a bunch of stuff that really kind of mitigating circumstances. Like, we're going to suspend you, Duke, and Dion for half a game because we apologize and all this good stuff. So we're playing the Cobras. And what made it worse, I think made him madder, is they were talking trash because we did. We had, there was one guy that got hurt just from practice. Like, he could be at practice, and coach would tell us to do a sprint, and he magically hurt himself to the point Datoine had to cut him. So he's one.
Before you go there, this is how bad it was. He was doing some drill, he failed, and I looked at him. Bro, you about to get cut because you bullshit in practice. The man decided to go get a Spartan tattoo on his leg, and the next day I cut him.
Yeah, who get a semi-pro team tattoo on their leg?
It's big as shit right here.
I mean, if it was the Kentucky Warriors, I'd understand.
So what happens is Datoine's out there by himself with a bunch of I don't knock anybody, but these are three dudes who probably would have never seen the field if it wasn't for the fact half the team was suspended. So the Cobras they know, okay, we ain't got to worry about you or you. But we know who you is. So every play, he's getting beat up. So it was, I'll never forget this too, because JoJo's standing right next to me. So at this time, there's 3 minutes left in the second quarter. At halftime, the dogs are coming. You know what I mean? Me, Dion, and Duke get to come back in at halftime. We get to play. One of their players, they were beating us 12-6. One of their players is over talking trash. Oh, y'all supposed to be undefeated. Y'all shitty. Woo, woo, woo. And JoJo just looked at him calm as can be. I never seen JoJo just calm and say, bro, you can talk right now. You got it right now. He's like, in 3 minutes, when we come back out for the second half, he's like,
I didn't even finish
guarantee you're not going to be laughing.
My body was so exhausted I couldn't finish the game. I kept catching cramps.
So when me, Duke, and Dion come in, their line is so confused because normally your scrubs come in, in the second half, if you're going to do that. So when we come in, they're laughing like, oh, man, they got the backups in. And me, Dion, Duke, and Datoine just looked at each other, laughed. First play, pop QB for a 17-year-old loss. Next play, pop the QB for another loss. Next play, blew the running back up. Next play, Dion 6'10". He done fucking ran back there, blocked the punt, picked it up, returned it for a touchdown. They didn't move the ball probably 30 yards the whole second half. And we're all looking like, I thought y'all said y'all was good. They're like, man, what happened? Bro, but he was cussing me, Duke, and Dion every game.
What you're telling me was, first half is in Datoine's hands. They're winning.
That's what I picked up on.
Second half, Datoine's, I'm hurt.
I was,
comes out.
Got cramp.
They couldn't go 30 yards.
I caught it. You ever had a cramp in your ankle?
I will say this.
One time.
I will say this.
What the fuck?
2 days is crazy, bro.
I give Datoine a lot
There's
of
a muscle
crap.
in your asshole, dude. That's all I'm saying.
I give Datoine a lot of crap, but he's
How you
alright.
find
He
that
decent.
out?
I will say, let's do this then. Okay?
Go drink all night and then
So
go next.
he also got a year where I went to go play for the Tanks too. He got that on his belt too.
What do you mean? You played defense too that year?
Bro, I just remember.
Listen, hold
I
on.
just
First and
remember
foremost, listen. Would you give somebody more credit if they had 9? You've played semi-pro, right? Or you know who's played. So would you give somebody more credit if they had 9 sacks on the loaded Tanks roster?
Yeah.
Or would you give somebody who had 9 sacks on a stealth team that had 13 players, 14 players?
Well, you got to think of it like this.
I wasn't even starting on the
in
Tanks
semi-pro terms. Okay, in semi-pro terms, you take a team like the Tanks. At least the Tanks that I remember that beat us 84-0.
Yeah.
God
Me and you was on that team. Me and he was on the same team. They beat us 84-0.
We was with the Buccaneers at the time. Yeah.
Tanks was
Tanks
nasty.
were cool. They were
Tanks
cool
was
as
nasty.
Yeah, motherfuckers
They're
at
cool
halftime
too.
like, I'm gonna pull out a knife. Like, no, god damn it. You know what I'm talking about, too. Little fucking the real scary Terry, bro. Anyways, you remember Terry? Yeah.
I do.
He said, "Them motherfuckers is dirty. I'm pulling out a fucking knife." I'm like, God, no, don't do that. Fuck. And then that Italian motherfucker, the sexy motherfucker, Stefanik.
Oh,
remember him?
Stefanik,
yeah.
Adam.
That's gay.
Dude, he was always cool, calm, collected. He's like, I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, you never seen him mad. And here's the thing with the Tanks,
Fuck.
though. The Tanks were so nasty. They just blitzed all the time. They had so many athletes across the
That's
board.
what I'm saying. So to get 9 sacks in that game when everybody's fucking coming, I mean, it's just
I
too
had-
hard a little bit.
And the thing was, I wasn't even the starter on that team.
But here's the thing, though.
But the backups could have started on
But here's
any
the
other
difference,
team.
though. When you can't double team somebody, because if you double team, like basically when you
double
gotta
team
go
him,
man, yeah.
They're coming this way.
It don't
it's
matter.
easy.
I was a missile.
When you're the only D, like when you're the D tackle on the, for one, I was 210. Let's go ahead and get that out the way.
I'm sure.
And I'm the 1 inch taller than you.
I made my shit happen.
Datoine, you look like a fucking big black bumblebee out there, son.
That was a fucking torpedo. So here's my question: if you could do anything for the rest of your life, would it be football or stripping?
So okay.
Well, let's see here. One makes
on.
money. The other one is
So
I
are
just
we talking
dig
like
your ass.
am I gonna have access to clubs like I had before pre-COVID, where you know
You can
it's
strip at any
cracked-
club you want.
stripping? I mean, it sounds
Now,
now.
here's another part of the question. You chose stripping. Are you opposed to being hired privately for gay men?
Okay, here's the thing. Let's go ahead and clarify this. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. You don't get to touch me. So if all I got, so we're talking. Let's say you come to hire me for $2,500.
Hold on.
So you would do a P Diddy party?
No, because he gonna try to touch some shit. Then I have to. Then I have to make a case.
Hey, remember, let's go back. Let's rewind. I wouldn't do that for any amount of money.
No.
No.
I never said no. He said if I was hired.
No.
So you're talking a private party where you say we'll give you $3,000. You just gotta dance. Why would I not dance? I don't care what you
Take it
I don't
off.
know about you.
I wasn't done asking though. At first, you started it. I wouldn't strip for money. No amount of money.
Fuck, I would.
Now you're stripping for money.
money changes things.
I already
Money
stripped.
changes.
you don't.
This guy walks up and says, "Hey,
Let me
you
see
look
that.
good
Absolutely not.
Now hold on, let me finish.
for no amount of money."
No, here's why.
Buddy, I do some weird shit for me.
No, I'm gonna tell you what. Here's the thing.
I would do some
Sexuality
Like I
out
said,
the fucking window.
I wear my affiliations, right? So what I'm affiliated with, and we take it serious. It's a death sentence. You know what I mean? Like certain gangs, you get homosexuality, you're dead. Like it ain't no if is. They don't hear no excuses. So one of the reasons that I took the person I took to me to one of my clubs is because there was questions. Man, we know you dance at Stonewall, but like, what's really going on? And I would tell people, like, you don't understand. I'm not there for men. I'm there for girls. Oh yeah, whatever. So eventually it got to the point that I'm like, all right, here's the easiest way to solve this. I'm gonna take somebody with me so they can see how my night goes. Okay, you know. So when I took
Blowing
him,
Timmy
he
kisses.
was able to see, like, okay, there ain't none of that. So would it ever go past, okay, I'm just here stripping? No. For one, I couldn't. It's just me, and me. I'm not into that type of thing. But two, because where I come from, like I would never be able to go home. I would never be able to talk to half my friends because, like, the life that I chose when I was younger, that's the death sentence.
I don't give a fuck if you're gay.
I mean, what?
I'll still be your pal.
No. There's. I mean, I get what y'all saying, but at the same time, there's aspects of,
Secrets.
you know what I mean.
You said y'all are basically white
Secrets.
girls.
Nah, ain't no secrets. Ain't no
Heard
secrets.
that.
Oh, there's a lot of secrets.
Ain't no secrets.
I got a lot of secrets.
We see a secret right now.
No shit, White Buffalo.
What you talking about?
Why you been over there by your nails looking at him like that, man?
Hey, I can't wait to run this back and just see how many
He lying.
continuous minutes you're like this. We your judgmental ass eyebrows, dude.
Hey,
He got a lot of
nice
shit.
ass
He
I
not
know, they're judgmental, bro.
He's just
I just feel like I'm being judged right now.
No
He's just
reason,
staring into
stripper.
my soul like
Can't
dirty
believe he
white
just out
boy.
there stripping.
He said, I bet you eat mayonnaise sandwiches, motherfucker.
But I could strip. It wouldn't bother me to strip for men. If you paying me, like, but at the same time, we gotta clarify. You gonna have to pay me to strip. Like, I'm not talking to. Oh, we'll give you $200. I can go make that on the block, sell dope. You know what I mean? Like, we not. You know.
So are you? Would you like? Let's say Brooklyn had a birthday party. She decided to hire a stripper. She just wants you to hang out. Would you be okay?
Bingo, we
with that?
got
Yeah, it wouldn't bother me.
Buckets.
If only you,
Well,
listen.
I ain't getting no ideas.
Listen. She can attest to this. Do I have a jealous streak in that type of nature? Because at the end of the day, I mean, here's the thing. As a man, this is how I feel. If you date a girl because you find her attractive, you think she's a bad bitch, right?
Yeah, well,
if
yeah, I
not,
would assume so,
then
yes.
you're
Well,
wrong.
Aaron just be
But here's the
trying
thing.
to fuck.
If not, I didn't
hey,
say a girl.
hey,
Listen,
hey.
I didn't say a girl that you just. I didn't say somebody you just trying to sleep with. I said you're dating somebody. That means you're taking her out. She, Facebook profile. This is your girl.
If I'm fucking,
If
I
you're-
support
if you're-
small businesses, so if I got you a
if
Star
you're
Wars
fucked
theme,
up, yeah,
you're gonna be Darth Hammer.
He got a whole this trail.
I just want you to know I'm still married and don't get fucked. I'm still married, dog, and don't get fucked. So nah.
So my thing is this:
got your pocket
if you make a girl your girl, obviously you know she's a bad bitch. You ain't gonna try to date an ugly bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
so my mindset is this:
all got
if
peer
I
pressure
think
in
she's
seventh
attractive,
grade.
right? Doesn't it make
I did.
sense that other people are gonna think she's attractive? So why would I be?
Very questionable.
What I say? What I say? What I say?
So why would I be jealous because another dude thinks she's attractive? Now, here's the thing. It's not up to him to be loyal to me. You feel me? So he's going to shoot a shot. He's going to do what he got to do. The person who I'm going to hold responsible for that, because the one who owes loyalty, is that one sitting right there.
So, say Aaron wants a birthday party,
I already said Star Wars theme, dude.
and he wants old Aries up there shaking his dick, his pepper shaker.
Darth Hammer.
Yeah, not a
dude.
salt shaker, that's a
Darth
pepper shaker. That's a pepper. Hey, my birthday's coming up.
he's coming in a Speedo and a
April
North
19th,
Pole
dog.
mask.
April
almost 420.
April 19th, I'm going to be booked because I got to go take her little sister out to dinner.
420 is also
No. That's
your
her,
calendar?
her little sister's birthday.
How the fuck you booked just going out to dinner?
Because her little
Nah,
sister's
fuck
mean.
that.
Listen, her little sister's meaner than you could ever be.
Well, he's a teddy bear for real.
Aaron's not me.
She's 5'7"
Yeah, I'm a
and
fucking
hateful.
bitch.
Like picture Sierra on steroids, but shorter. That's
The only time
that's
I've
the
seen
down over
attitude.
there?
Abby
The only
has,
time I've
yes.
seen Aaron mean
Sierra's
is when I
just
try to
sweet.
touch
She
his
doesn't even have
titties. You don't
No,
like
Yeah,
I'm talking.
she drank the water that I set out
I'm
for you
talking
guys.
Sierra awake on her bad day. Times two. That's Abby.
Yeah, she.
I'm just kidding, bro.
So Dylan,
What's up? What's
you
going on?
sat here and you listened. Are you gonna become a stripper?
Yeah, probably not.
Why?
It's just I don't
Why
think
you
I
lie
can,
like
I
a
don't think I can do
rug,
it.
boy?
We gonna get hey, don't worry. It's gonna come up for the next time. You gonna hear him over.
Because
Like,
listen,
Private
listen,
message
don't
after
worry.
this.
When Dylan gets his haircut, he changes personality.
He's like, so what glitter do you get?
he's like, I'm at Walmart right now.
Do
Which
you get the
brand?
spray kind or do you cover shit in
Speaking
spray?
of, can I just wear these Fruit of the Loom underwear? You think that'd be okay?
Listen, I was mad as hell
I don't
this
wanna buy
past
anymore.
this last time I just danced Friday. I was mad, so I go to Walmart. I'm not paying attention. I'm in a hurry because I got behind. So I see glitter, and it's the. I guess the best way to say it's the shininess that I use because under the lights, certain glitter sparkles
Same
a little
color?
different. Same color.
Silver.
I wasn't paying attention. Silver. I wasn't paying attention. I get to the show. I'm like, dang, I'm trying to shake something to my hand because the way I do it is I put on baby oil, then I shake some in my hand and rub it down. So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to shake.
Y'all saw that, right?
I try to shake some oil.
I'm invested, bro.
I try to shake some glitter to my hand, right? I'm like, damn, ain't nothing coming out. I look at the bottle. It's glue. Oh, it's glitter glue. I'm like, fuck. But at this time, I'm already invested. We already here. I'm already oiled up. I'm throwing glue in my hand. I swear to God, I'm throwing glue in my hand. I'm oiled up with some glitter glue. I don't even get fuck at that point. I'm like, you know what?
Hey, these motherfuckers think you're just up here building.
Hey, they throw the dollar bills, they stick to you.
I'm like, I'm already here.
Maybe you're onto something.
Rainbow fish.
Like I would have been damned to already be oiled up and be like, "Fucking, I ain't got glitter," and just put clothes. Like I had the red tip mohawk. I used to wear like a black choker when I danced, and then like another little short necklace that had like a dragon wrapped around the cross. And then for me, I was like, okay, I want to do something that stands out. So I took, the Sharingan for Naruto. So my contacts with the red Sharingan. So like you would see me on stage, and so it added that little extra
Look
pop
like a
to
thick
my
black Itachi, dude.
Yes, I mean that's what it was. I swear to God. So whenever I would take off my bandana, because like I said, I'm looking at the ground, so I would have like a hoodie on and whatever. So as I'm taking off that bandana, I drop it. I would flip my hair back. Like I said, I had a big fro hop with red tips and all that
Looking like
crazy
Hobson.
thing. Pretty much. And so when I would get close to a girl's face and look in her eyes, it was weird because like them young girls would go crazy because it's the Naruto contacts. So they to me like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, it's me.
Maybe
but I did a
that's
lot
what
of
I
crazy things I wish I didn't do.
I got some.
I need those contacts. I need to get laid, man.
I'm telling you,
I think that's gonna work.
You'd be the thickest Itachi ever.
A bandana and
Thick Tashi.
I mean, can you dance on a girl's face without?
But I can dance.
Can't even dance on anybody's face without
Without
killing them.
smothering her.
Kill her.
I can dance, bro. Like
So listen, there was this one girl. So she lays on the stage, whatever. She's like laid on her back, and I don't know what. I think I had actually took a couple shots that night. She had like $50 in her waistband. So like I straddle her face and literally lean down.
hey, bro. I can picture myself, bro. Like if my knee give out.
I was on my knees, but like I was up enough that like I wasn't like actually. So I'm on my knees over her face. I literally lean down.
Teabagging this.
Thank God her pussy didn't smell like fish. So like I literally take the money out of her waistband, and just because at that point in time I'm half drunk, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I take like my towel and put it over my waist and act like I'm dry humping her face. And to me, like at first it seemed like a good idea, but then when I did, I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't have did that until like I'm looking at the crowd. And when I tell you the reaction, it should not have been what it was. A bunch of little freaky motherfuckers because they went crazy. Oh my God, girl. Ooh. And I was like, oh, okay, this is what y'all want. I got you. So after that, that's when I started just, the wilder it would be, especially during the second show when everybody's had some shots and actually got drunk. The crazier things you do, that's the one they really just start.
I've never stripped, but I've probably mooned Tiff twice a week.
The moon does, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing new.
Yeah.
I got a picture of it.
Your ass is everywhere, buddy.
Yeah.
It's not like your dick was
Worldwide.
swinging. I'm not gonna lie.
Matter of fact, I think just yesterday I busted in the bathroom on her.
What?
Didn't say a word.
Oh,
God
you
damn.
busted.
What?
And with that,
Busted in the
Yeah, I
bathroom.
walked out.
Busted.
I felt like
All I heard was busted.
Yeah,
busted
on
her
her.
in
In
the
the
bathroom.
No, I meant she was using the bathroom and I kicked the door and I showed her my ass and I walked out. No words.
oh, that was totally not what I thought.
Yeah.
And then when I
When
thought
You
it
say
is.
you
guys are
busted in the
fucking
bathroom.
gross.
You said I busted
You
on
said
her
I
in the
busted
bathroom.
on her in the bathroom.
Was
Is
your
what you
exact
said.
word.
Any other context, that is exactly what that is.
You guys are fucking gross. So you fucking.
You said it.
Yeah, it was you.
How you gonna blame us?
Pop in looking like Rikishi in that motherfucker.
You said,
I almost put my ass in her face, shook it on her. So, hey, no, before we cut off, I gotta tell y'all a story, okay? This is me and Dylan are actually.
Anyways,
really
we had a
retarded.
good night.
Hold on, wait, listen. Me and Dylan are stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
clearly.
Yeah.
Tiff this year had discovered this new soap.
It's crumble cookie.
It is crumble cookie.
It's
Hey.
hard as shit.
We decided, fuck our soap. This shit smell like lemon cookies. So we've been washing it, right? We just found out that shit $10 a bottle. But anyways, this is where we fucked up at.
That's cheap.
Apparently, we all been using the same loofah.
Hold on, Tiff. You put it on your
No,
face.
it's not her. It's not her. It's me and him because we didn't know. Listen. So we was sitting there. He was talking.
Why do you use the female collars?
He said, this is where he at. He said, can I get an old rag to wash my shoes? He said, buddy, go in the cabin, get the towels where they at. I said, yeah, you know where they at? He said, I use a loofah. I said, oh, not that. He said, I use the purple one. What you mean you use the purple one? I use the purple.
Motherfucker, hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. You walk in, you're new to the house.
No, she just bought them.
Did she say this is your collar? This is your collar.
No, she bought one.
Apparently,
She bought one, and she
bought a
thought,
whole pack.
oh, okay.
So then,
I like purple.
wait. So then
He said-
we find out.
This was like
So me and Dilla was like, yeah, there's no more body wash. She said, yes, sir, fuck it is. You guys got a whole bottle in there. Oh, shit. We've been using crumble cookie. So then I said, yeah, I ran out of deodorant. I've been using her spray deodorant. She said, what spray deodorant? I said, the one in the cabinet. She said, dumbass, that's dry shampoo. Oops.
So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. This is why I don't care when dudes holler at her. They in her DMs. I'm in the shower using her loofah and her body wash to wash my balls and my ass. They can be in her DMs. I don't care. I'll use her shit. But I need to get my own for it. And deodorant too.
You want to use your girl soap?
No, I like you.
I used it
like using
last
guy
night.
soap.
I used
Why?
it last night.
I like
and
the
then
guy
this girl
smell.
said I smell like a
See,
snack.
and then we found out something else. Now, one of those bottles of soap we were using wasn't even Tiff's. It was Sierra's.
No, Sierra has the cheesecake one. I didn't know it was in there.
Well, which one?
Tiff has
she
the-
got strong.
she got the-
You guys
she
are
got
fat
the
as
lemon.
fuck. That's
lemon
why
cookie.
you ain't using it because
They hungry.
yeah.
Have y'all ever
You
smelled
said-
it?
Nah.
Yes. Listen, hold
Listen.
on. Ask me if I ever smelled some good. Do you understand
I
who
got
I
it
have
on
attached
today.
to my
I'm
hip?
talking about the crumble cookie Dove, bruh.
Listen, the stuff she has.
He said, "Smell me."
What kind of weird shit you on?
He said,
The looks from the night.
I'm telling you.
I don't know.
You got your number one customer, dog.
So
Let
you
him
want
get
to
it.
man.
Man.
Shiny dancing.
He
You gonna
can't-
look
he
out in the
can't-
crowd,
listen.
not trying to look at nobody.
He
You
can't
feeling
be
like this.
worse. So we go to a bar in Ashland and do karaoke.
And
When
you
I
don't want to
perform
take
at
me there. I
karaoke,
kill that bitch every
listen,
night.
there's this
Every
dude
night.
there that acts. I
That's what
question him
I'm saying.
sometimes
You wanna
because
take
he
me?
acts like a
wanna
fan.
go.
Like
Sounds
he
like
be
a good
doing
time.
more than like the females be doing when I be on stage singing. It's like, bro, it ain't that serious. You're not supposed to cheer like that.
You better put on that crumble cookie. He'll be all over you.
I don't need to do all that.
I'm just mad that I was using dry shampoo this whole time thinking it was
But
deodorant.
you weren't mad that you
I'm
guys.
so stupid. I'm saying like this deodorant.
I'm
Hold
almost
on,
mad
hold
about
on.
sharing a loofah with Dylan.
I got a question.
She said you were so raunchy last night. I turned
So
around.
when you take a shower, don't you scrub your face?
That's what I want to do.
I don't because I'm a
Hold on. Listen, you really laugh.
Daquan's like,
So listen. I can't put something on my
Hammer
face.
time.
Dylan's like,
listen. So now you got Daquan's balls on your face.
No, and you know the bad thing about it was, you want to know who was wrong in the whole situation? Me, because mine is yellow.
you should be white.
She was like,
Daquan
no.
knew
She
better.
was like, wait, what do you mean purple? I'm like, yeah, but it's mine. She was like, Datoine, yours is yellow. I told you that.
Blue and yellow and a fucking purple.
I've never seen that blue one.
Me
in my
neither.
life.
I have not seen the blue one.
That's
Probably
because I've
gotta
all
keep
been using that
motherfucker
purple
up.
one.
So listen, now you say that, I can't put soap on my face because I have allergies to soap.
Touch it, I dare you.
He got my dick on his face.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
That makes
that laugh told it all.
He don't care, dude.
No.
He said Daquan. Oh, come on, Daquan.
No.
Come on, cookie Daquan.
That's a daytime
That's a
frosting.
scent right there.
That's
You
a
gotta bottle
daytime
that
frosting.
shit.
As soon as you squeeze that shit, he's up here looking like Timmy. He's like, fuck.
No,
I throw a
I don't
dollar
be
on
scrubbing
it.
my face with it because shampoo makes my beard
Hold
feel
on.
weird.
So what do you wash your
Body
face
wash.
with?
I gotta use straight water.
You lying.
I mean, I actually
You're
have to use
lying.
water.
No, I'm not.
You're lying. You laughed. As soon as he said it, you
Why
laughed.
the fuck?
Funny.
Nah, you laughed because you washing your face with that loofah. You got that Datoine
So
frosting.
end of the story is we gotta throw that loofah away. I'm gonna go back to my yellow one.
He's gonna take the yellow one. As soon as
He
you
said, "Hey, band for band."
he said as soon as you walk.
He said, he's gonna get your shit." Being there, like,
He about to piss in your shampoo. He got to get his lick done.
there you go. Wash up. Hey, thanks for watching. We got Aries. We got Dylan.
D Shiesty.
Whatever.
Go back.
Why need a god or the kid?
Why did it God?
Why did it go?
I'm a rapper now too.
Yeah.
His name is Tim.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you, motherfucker. Hey, we'll catch you on the next one.
Oh, my name's Aaron.
I really gotta fucking pee.
Ooh, my legs is tight.